Okay, so I'm currently struggling with something and I'm going to share it. One of those things is obviously like posting, being seen, sharing my journey as real and as raw as I possibly can, with however the fuck it comes out. So day one, here we go. And I'd probably say if you're not into like entrepreneurship and business and like have big goals and stuff like that, this video probably isn't for you, but feel free to listen in anyway. So when I look at my life, I have lived a lot of it. I've traveled a lot. I've been in different industries, different spaces. I've tried different business ideas. I've done a bit of acting and TV stuff. Like majority of the things that I've wanted to do, I've done them. Some things a lot more than others, right? Currently, I'm in a job. I make 6 figures. It's a contract because I don't like being tied to employment. And I actually like my team. The work is questionable depending on the day, but I know how to do it and I do it well. So I also own this property. I'm currently renovating it. I've had it for years. And considering the way the real estate market is right now in the country that I live, which is Australia, that's also a big achievement. So I don't knock any of those things in terms of like, I understand that people would kill for, that kind of job or having a house, etc. What I'm currently struggling with is I also am building out my business, which is also in real estate. I have a bit of traction there. I'm not consistent in it yet because the goal is to obviously transition full-time into the business, but that will eventually happen. Like there's traction, I'm on socials, it's happening. My issue right now is that although I am content in life, noting that I am a very ambitious person, I've always been this way since I was a kid. I've always wanted the luxuries in life, right? And it's not even materialistic. It's just time freedom, having enough to do what I want to do, also influencing and motivating, the younger generation or people like me from my community, etc. Those have always been a thing. And that hasn't changed because I'm very much like, I want to live my best life. That includes the budget shit and the expensive shit. I want to experience all that life has to offer. But my current predicament, and this is so first world problems, I know, is that I just feel like something's missing. Like with my business, I had a client not long ago and I loved it. Like I enjoyed the process and going through that. But then once it stopped, I was obviously back to just like, I guess, normalcy. And you know what? For the most part, I actually struggle with normalcy. I think it's boring. I don't like it. And I can understand the importance of boredom. And I embrace boredom at certain points for sure, but it's boring. So anyways, do I want to be doing what I'm doing in my business 5 to 10 years from now? Questionable, probably not. Like the goal is to build this out and then use it as a foundation into other things. But knowing life, like nothing goes to plan, you know what I mean? But even thinking about that, like something just feels like it's missing. Like something doesn't feel right about what I'm doing. And then even with my house, the logical direction would be to go and buy another one, right? Like use the equity in here to go buy another one or sell this one and buy another one. But I just don't feel like that's the direction for me. And I know there's no right or wrong, but then it also makes you think because other people before you have done certain things like what I'm talking about to generate, their wealth. And so you obviously question it because you're like, well, if I don't do that, am I fucking myself over? Because a part of me just like looks at this house. I've had a good run. Once the renos are done, like I'll make decent money off it. Do I just sell it and then go and explore? Or will I fuck myself over by doing that? Because eventually I'll have to come back. Well, not have to, but eventually I'll come back. Eventually I'll want to buy again. And I don't actually think that will be an issue because when I want something, I make it happen. I think it's just the notion of like, am I making the wrong decision? Am I going to fuck myself over? And I want to make it very clear that I have done this so many times. Like I've quit my job, I've moved to different countries, different places, I've sold everything except my house, obviously. So this stuff is not foreign to me at all. It doesn't stop the questions that you ask yourself, obviously. So yeah, anyways, first world problems.